Greetings, oddities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run OvenBreak. I want you to know, well, first of all, let's just say we're just gonna go ahead and finish off the story in regards to Thief at Large in Yakgwa Village because we only have stages 4 and 5 left on this before we have access to hard mode, which I just realized 14 days on this. Sheesh, and we're already on the last part. They give us a lot of time for this update. And watch as like for chapter 2 of the update, they're gonna only give us like 10 days. I'm waiting for that to happen. Anyway. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and just immediately start this off. But the problem is we have to go ahead and upgrade Yugwa Cookie, which, this is going to take up some gems. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Gem. The moment I start seeing 30, we'll do like bam. And then we'll do potion spend right there. My gems. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to hopefully get them back at some point by doing a couple, and by gems, I mean crystals, but I need to go ahead and spend those crystals anyway for gems, so it is what it is. That's what they say in the streets. No, they don't. Well, I mean, some do. Anyway, also, I gotta upgrade this treasure, if I'm going to be honest. Do I have any treasure enhancement tickets, or do I have to, I gotta spend crystals. Let's do 1. And actually, could I, no, not the boomerang, but 1. Hey, wait a second. We got 2. You know what? That's level 3, right? That's actually not bad for an upgrade. You know what? I'll take that. That's actually reasonably manageable. It's not in regards to statistics, it's not level 9, but it's way better than nothing. Anywho, bam, level 3. I will take that. And now we can go ahead and start our run. So, kind of a weird day. I was showing my friend last night, which, by the way, got into a kerfuffle, but luckily, like, after a few weeks of moping, everything should be back to the way it once was. Because I just had a real stressful week last week. I'm just gonna say that. But luckily, everything should be a little bit more settled and organized. Oh, that was a tricky jump. But all should be well. Anyway, I was hanging out with my friend last night, and I showed him this really cool game where it was FNAF World, but better. Basically, it was a game called, which I actually want to do a video on. Because it's actually really cool. Because it's cool and also it's short to do. It's a game called FNAF World, what was it? Oh shoot, FNAF World something. Because, like, I've been invested in, like, FNAF World fan games for, like, the past, like, couple of days. I was curious. But, like, it was, Decoded? No, it's something else. It started with a Fleming D, and now I just cannot remember the Fleming name of it because I'm an idiot. But, like, basically they made it so that, like, loading times were faster. The battles felt more smoother. I know it's weird for me to play Cookie Run and I'm just suddenly talking about FNAF World. But like, characters had like 4 moves. A bunch of characters, like the ones that you can unlock, you can either pay them, or you just go ahead and just buy them. Like that they have dialogue for each like separate thing. Like you can either fight them to unlock them or pay them to unlock them. Which is incredible. But it's just... it's an amazing game, and there's even dialogue for characters you wouldn't even expect, like some of the side characters. And I love that. But anywho, let's go ahead and get a handle onto this. And if you're wondering, me and my friend, we played through that entire game like last night. And let me tell you, by the way, I'm not sure if we'll actually, well, unless if our skill activates one more time, which yes it does! Oh! Enough points. Hold up. Wait, throw the thing. Throw the thing. I was gonna say throw the bomb or whatever. What's it called? A bomb disc? I don't know. But we beat the entire game, including update 2 last night. Because we were that bored and we're that fun. Anywho, do we have enough points? We need 48. 53. That's more than enough to actually continue on with the story. So after that, it's stage 5, and it all should be well in the world. Collect them all. I'm getting my precious gems back. Oh, it's all so perfect. Alright, here we go. So that's why we're searching for the real thief.
I see. It sounds like you two have had a busy day. I've heard a great deal about Yugwa Cookie. He was apparently granted a royal tiger badge for his role in subduing a tiger that leaped into the palace. Based on what I've heard, he's extremely skilled in capturing corrupt officials, but he suddenly arrested an innocent villager. And here of all places.
Regardless, we will do whatever we can to find the true thief and prove Vagabond Cookie's innocence.
As you will. There must have been some misunderstanding. If you're unable to find the thief, I will do what I can to handle the matter. So focus on doing what you can to assist the Vagabond Cookie.
Leave it to us. Let's go talk to the cookies who were witnesses first. Back to the village. Camille Cookie, it's been a while.
Well now, Luca came rolling back into the village. I never thought I'd see you here again.
I came back after hearing what happened to Vagabond Cookie. You've heard everything, right?
Of course I have. The rumors have spread throughout the village, after all. Why, even the desert animals in the nearby mountains must know by now. Whoever, or whatever it was had quite the interesting voice. It was much closer to a scream than any sort of song. I told Yugwa Cookie just as much. So I'm sure it was not Vagabond Cookie. He only screams when he's encountered a ghost or has been bitten by Yakgwa pupper.
Which cookie would you say sounds the most similar to the voice you heard last night? We won't just immediately try to blame that cookie without any evidence, so please just tell us.
I'm not so sure if I could tell you any more empty-handed. Here you are, a bowl of freshly made rice cake soup. Would you like to have some? Quite tasty. I like it.
What do you say? Can you tell us more now?
This is for your ears only. I think it wasn't a cookie. Are you saying it was a ghost?
This is more than enough of a lead. Thanks, Camille Cookie. Okchun Cookie, let's go talk to Gim Cookie later.
Oh, leaving so fast, dear.
I'm staying at the Rice Cracker Inn. Stop by sometime.
I will if I happen to find some time.
Acting flirtatious as usual. Moonrabbit Cookie, we heard you're the one who reported seeing a dancing cookie. Could you tell us about that?
I already told you a story. I don't know much. I'm very hungry now. It seems as if Yakgwa Cookie already spoke to her. Moonrabbit Cookie, have some of this rice cake soup. I made it myself. Oh, rice cake soup?
Tell us anything you know or remember that night. That's all we need.
I'm gonna work on the moon. I saw something dancing. Well, I'm gonna go dancing.
This sounds like it incriminates Vagabond Cookie. That's not good.
What do you think's wrong, going? Got more? Come visit the office later. We'll give you more. For now, could you tell us more in detail about that night? Anything's good. It was jumping around all over. Sometimes on 4 legs. It had a long neck. It hopped on 4 legs and had a long neck?
I heard about how they're framing Vagabond Cookie as the thief. I saw the wanted posters in the market, and when I went to buy Gim to make Gim talismans, didn't sense any negative spirits. Do I have to go? Sounds like so much work. Camille Cookie said she does not think it was a cookie. Moonrabbit Cookie also told us it looked like it hopped on 4 legs. What? Is there a cookie possessed in the village? That's a big problem. Regardless of who it is, I guess I'll go look into it. Could be a big issue if it's not just an ordinary cookie.
I agree completely. We think Yugwa Cookie will visit you to ask you questions as well. There's something we'd like to tell him. We'd like you to tell him.
Bountiful Autumn Field. Alright, by the way, during that cutscene, if you hear some, like, how do I say this? There might be some subtle background noise in the background. I think someone decided to jump in the shower. So if you hear that, can't do anything about that. Hold on, let me test something. Let me just check the sound bar. Maybe you can't hear it that much. I guess it depends. Maybe like noise gate. I don't know. Anyway, there's only one more thing that we can do, and we need to meet Rebel Cookie because this is the last stage. This is all we have to do before the end of chapter 1 of this story. Not the end of the whole story, just chapter 1. And soon, we'll go ahead and investigate. And luckily, they're putting Gim Cookie into the story now, which I think is pretty cool. But for some reason, we're going to try and meet up with Rebel Cookie again. So I'm assuming, actually, that could connect into the story. Because, like, maybe we're trying to be... You know how at the start of this event, we were basically being like Yugwa Cookie? Even though it was snake fruit, it really didn't make many sense. It was just more like an origin story, which is still weird. But I still think it's cool that they gave him, like, an origin story, like, the pet. Not snake fruit, but, like, you know, the pet that he got. Or they got. Anyway. So we're probably going to be as Yugwa, and then when it says meet Rebel Cookie, it's probably going to be Yugwa Cookie trying to meet with Rebel, and they're going to try and ask him questions or something. Because they're going to be very suspicious of someone like Rebel Cookie, considering how much of a thief they are. So, that's probably going to be a big problem. And no, I'm not going to touch any of this corn. There's too much of it here to eat. Don't get me wrong, I like some good old corn. Corn's nice and tasty. You get some nice corn on the cob, or like, chop that corn off. You know a fun snack that I used to have back, you know, before... Aw, I missed the speed thing. I better not ruin my whole entire run. But, a fun snack that I used to have. It was, you know, this was... pre-diabetic phase, but something I used to have was something called corn cereal. It's a simple recipe, but all you do is you get corn. You need to get corn, but it needs to be corn fresh off the cob. And what you do, you get that corn on the cob like freshly like boiled, so it's nice and warm. Then you just take it off the stem by standing it on its head, and then taking a knife down. Like you put the corn inside of a bowl, you hold it up like vertically, and you slice down with a knife. Now, it doesn't need to be a sharp knife. It can literally be a butter knife, but just be careful with it. Because it can literally just be just a normal knife or a butter knife. You can still do what you need to. But you slice down, and you slice down all that corn into a bowl. Now, what do you do with that next? What you do is you go ahead, you throw a little, because it's going to be hopefully like some hot corn. And if not, then you can still make this work. Go ahead and add just a little, just some butter and a little bit of milk. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to make this nice juicy corn that's like, you know, it's delicious, it's juicy, it has this nice savory flavor. But since we have a skill ended right there, we can go ahead and meet Rebel. How are you? That's his old Sprite. Like that's his old Sprite right there. Little nice detail right there. Oh my. How are the days flown by? Sing us a song, Vagabond Cookie, while I knead this last batch of dough.
Huh. A few songs and some dance will definitely lift our spirits.
Hey, Vagabond Cookie, come on, sing us a song. Oh, I forgot. He's currently behind bars in the government office right now, isn't he?
You really think Vagabond Cookie is guilty? I mean, he likes to have fun and lays around. He isn't the type to go around stealing things.
Why is everyone huddled together and whispering? Rebel Cookie, why are you in the way? Vagabond Cookie's been accused of stealing the offerings for the king.
Huh?
All this happened while I was teaching a greedy rich cookie a lesson in the grain village?
Vagabond Cookie swears he's innocent, but there's nothing we can do to help him. Maybe you can lend him a hand?
Don't worry. If Vagabond Cookie's innocent, then I'll find a way to prove it. Injustice can never be forgiven. I'll head straight to the government office and meet Vagabond Cookie.
So that was more like a prequel of what happened during the story, like before Rebel Cookie really like took a step in to go ahead and assist alongside of Okchun. Which is pretty unique, and considering we got 17 missions done, that should be more than enough to have everything? I'm hoping at least. I mean, hey, we did go ahead and, oh, we also got a free Rebel Cookie and pet, but they're already maxed out anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, 53 with 1 gold coin, which, by the way, let me just go ahead and collect these real quick. Thank you. I need to fill up on my tickets. Oh my gosh, that barely did anything. Oh no, wait. Yes! So I just want to fill that up just in case. No, I didn't get anything for the events. Okay, but this is done. We can now complete this story for Chapter 1, and now we can get the final reward for this being 500 big ol' smackaroos of gems. So let's go ahead and finish this up.
Where are we? We heard Cookie's visit to the shrine here, but I have no idea where we're going. Vagabond Cookie, are you familiar with this area? Or are you not? Show us the way.
Why should I help you? Maybe I'll think about it if you let me go.
I suppose we'll keep wandering then.
Kinda feels like we're going around and around in circles. Brings back memories.
Is this Lotus? What the? How long do we have to keep walking? We were assigned to punish Cookie selling herbs for much more than their value, but all I'm seeing here are just flowers.
Are you doing alright, young master? Would you like me to carry you on my back?
Running on your back would make me the laughing stock of any passing Yugwa pups. By the way, back? I guess it doesn't matter. Feels like we keep passing the same scenery. That flower there looks familiar. It's almost as if we got an illusion.
Hello there.
Ah! It's a moving talking flower! Taste the force of my...
Are you doing alright out here?
It's just a giant bunch of hydrangeas. We're simple ginseng diggers. We ended up here, out in search for our mountain ginseng.
Mountain ginseng? There are no mountains near this village. You must have quite some trouble finding your way.
Huh. You could say that. Can't say we were searching for this area on purpose. It'll blow our cover.
You should head that way, towards Herbville. Are you sure we should leave this area, young master?
Well, we have not found any herbs out here, so let's just follow this path for now. And now we're just back here. Good night. It's quite similar to that time.
Maybe we're set for a surprise then. Just gotta keep going. Ah! What? Oh, we're at the shrine.
The shrine is protected by a spell that keeps unfamiliar cookies away. I planned to watch and see how long you wandered, but I felt like you might fall asleep, so I let you in. Also, Yakgwa Pupper, I told you that you can't chase away ghosts here. Stop. So, you're Gim Cookie. I'm sure you've already heard the news. so I will get straight to the point. Have the spirits told you anything about the thief in the Yakgwa village? I haven't heard anything from the spirits. I have had some cookies complaining about hearing strange noises from outside their windows, though.
It wasn't me. Everyone said they like my singing.
Have you heard any suspicious rumors from cookies coming to the village? I feel like people of all cookies would have heard some of what's going on. I wouldn't call this a rumor, but there are things going on that even the spirits are spooked by. What is that? Something has been singing and dancing around the market at night. This being has been so active that the spirits are avoiding the area.
How evil is this being be? Must this being be for even the spirits to be in anyway?
I'm exhausted from dealing with cookies' concerns the day of the spirits concealed at nights. You're the royal inspector here, so can't you do something? You already know Okchun Cookie and Rumble Cookie came here, right? Would it be easier if you just worked together to find the thief? They say they already have found the truth. They said you should go to the office if you want to know more. I said what Okchun Cookie asked me to say. I should do it right. Well, that is a tempting offer. Not time for that yet. So far, we've gathered that this thief appears at night, and they dance and sing a strange song. It's possible that this may not be an isolated crime. Taking the offerings may not be their main goal. Yeah, Cookie. We should contact the capital. Tell them this case may take longer than expected.
You've got it. I'll find a reliable messenger right away.
We must consider all the circumstances along the information we've gathered. Let's return to the inn. Vagabond Cookie, you're coming with us.
Yeah, back over here again.
Help! Help! Somebody stole the dried bean paste from my house. We left it hanging for the eaves of the house to ferment, but it's gone.
Somebody took our kimchi. We made it in advance to last through the winter. What do we do now?
Vagabond Cookie was us the entire time. Does this mean he wasn't the thief all along?
I had my eye on him all night long. The cookie didn't make a single step outside the door.
He can't have been responsible for the theft last night.
I told you it wasn't me. Now let me go.
You seemed comfortable enough last night. It took you ages to wake you up. You ate the most of all three of us last night too.
The floor was warm and cozy, and you let me eat as many jellies as I wanted. What was I supposed to do?
I apologize for arresting you out of nowhere, Vagabond Cookie, but I can't release you until we have found a true thief. We have to prove that these thefts are related to the one you were accused of.
So I'm stuck with you two?
Yeah, Cookie. Prepare what we need to head out. We must visit the government office.
Great, so he's still stuck with him, but maybe that most likely puts Vagabond Cookie in the clear. I swear, I have a lot more fun voicing Cookie than I do Yakgwa. But that's whatever.
You made it to hard mode. Keep an ear out for any gossip. Putting out wanted posters should give us more clues. Over here.
Are these tickets?
What? Excuse me?
These walls aren't in any state to put up these posters. Here, I got these ready for you.
Alright, well, how can we spread... Okay, it's just a poster board. It looks so broken.
We don't have enough to put up these posters yet, though. You can earn what we need by completing missions or based on your score. Once we're ready, we can make gossip. We can make use gossip.
We can make use to gossip. Wait, we can use gossip to make a likeness to our thief.
Time to get going. Check here for more details.
Okay, and if you're wondering, is all the information that you need? Use tickets to earn while running to use tickets earned while running to collect buffs. Once you have all the buffs, you can pull for extra. Tap draw to pick 3 random buffs at a time. Pick any buffs you want to keep before you draw again. Each draw fills your bonus gauge. Once filled, you're guaranteed a top class buff. Use different slots to try different combinations of buffs. Okay, but we gotta first of all repair the walls, we gotta place posters, and we got Gossiper. I'm assuming Gossiper is just place a bunch of cookies to talk about it. But we gotta go ahead and collect plumbing tickets for hard mode, so that's great. We'll save that for the next video, because my voice is dead. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick and Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick and Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you into D's and Guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.